Thank you for XR drummers, that was amazing as well. Thank you very much. Woo! And all the participation in chants and people holding banners and everything, brilliant. Thank you very much, well done.
Yay!
Alright, so we've got some speeches next. We've got a variety of speakers, all from different organisations and different walks of life. And the first one going up is Roland, so do you want to take it away?
Hi everyone, I'm Roland and today I'm going to be talking about climate change. Here's some things that I'm worried about for the environment. Ice caps melting, animals dying and pollution getting into water and air. Here are some things that I think people in power should do about it. More bus lanes so that they're not stuck in traffic creating pollution. Solar panels and less fossil fuels. Less wars bombing innocent people like Palestine.
Yay!
Today I think that we can help save this land. Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you, Roland. Alright, next up, can we have Scarlet, please? She was here at the 2019 gathering you saw earlier at the edge.
Hi guys. Okay, I've lost my voice from the chant, so this is going to be a bit hard. But I'm Scarlet, I'm 21 years old. I'm from Birmingham, but I moved down south for uni and it's ruined my accent a bit, so ignore that please. And I did my A-levels when I was in year 9, which was unhinged. So I'm the youngest person in the world to do my A-level in government politics and like essay-based subjects in general. And that led me to wanting to do more because in my A-level I looked at climate policy. So I got a group of friends together back in 2018, 2019, and we started striking for climate every Friday. And as you guys saw, it became massive. It was a worldwide movement. In Birmingham specifically, what went from just like 10 children surviving school became the council declaring a climate emergency and so much more. And it's so nice and so fun to be back. You know, I haven't been on a climate march here in years. Probably why my voice has gone, I'm out of practice. And so nice to see so many young people here too. I think what I want to talk about is how powerful young people are. We keep talking about 2019 today, and that's because that's when things are most in the news, but things are still going on. Young people are still leading change. You guys are still leading change by being here today. The climate movement had lots of different movements being born out of it. One of them is Teach the Future, an organisation that I co-founded to incorporate climate education into the curriculum. And just last week, the Labour government announced they were going to embed sustainability into the education system, which is really exciting. We're seeing more climate wins than ever, and even though things seem really bleak, they're not as horrible as the headlines seem. They're still not great, don't get me wrong, but people are mobilising successfully. We are getting things done. Things are better now in terms of climate action than they ever have been. And it's only going to get better because we're going to keep calling for it. We're not going to let politicians continue to get away with inaction. We're not going to let them keep kicking the can down the road. We are in an age where we've got so much information available to us, and we're using that. We're mobilising around it. We're going to make sure as well that this climate just transition is one that is just. It has a just transition for workers, for young people. It makes sure that we don't just replicate the errors that have gotten us to here, but instead that we build and pave the way towards a better, more equitable, just future, where everyone has what they need to have a good life. There are more than enough resources in this country. There is more than enough for everyone to be comfortable, to have a good life, to be happy, to live in a climate just world. You know, just 1% of people in the UK have as much wealth as the bottom 50%. We don't need to keep digging for more carbon and more oil. We have what we need. We just need to redistribute that in an equitable way. We need to stop letting poor people take the brunt of things. For too long, it's workers that pay the price for billionaires' mistakes. And yeah, we need to stop that. It's so great to see young people here, so great to see older people here, so great to see everyone here. We need to keep organising, keep mobilising. We can't have 2019 just be this cute little like timestamp in history. We need it to be a movement, not just a moment. and I hope to see many more events like this in the future, see more people organising, and watch our movement get bigger and bigger again. Thank you so much.
Yay!
Thank you very much. Alright, next we have Louis.
Louis, yeah. Woodcraft phone, I suppose.
Got Louis from Woodcraft Boat, ready?
Yeah, sure.
Yay!
So, Woodcraft separated from the Scouts in 1925 because it was about anti-imperialism. It's about fighting and resisting very powerful people leading a violent war, and it continues to be the case. We cannot separate climate justice from the imperial actions of America, their billionaire backers, and the way that the world is currently structured, the way that we can resist it together. Community days like this means that we can talk to each other, understand what work we do, maybe join a union, maybe join a tenants union. Because when we understand that landlords, billionaires, fossil fuel companies, they are responsible. And we are able to change that together. And I hope we have chatted to each other and we have formed some bonds. And that's partly what Woodcraft is about, that's partly what today is about, but it's also about understanding that systems are created by people. And those people that are currently creating those systems have an awful lot of power. But we are agents and we have agency, and every day we make choices and every day we can change things. But that change needs to happen as a collective, and it needs to happen in organisations, perhaps your union, perhaps a community group, perhaps just a local kitchen. And what it means to fight this can look so different to so many different people. If you don't feel like you're doing enough, that's okay, because it will never feel like that, because it will need all of us to fight back, resist, and understand what is holding us back. And it's billionaires, and it's wealth inequality. We can fight this. Climate justice!
Hi! Yes! Yay!
Thank you, Louis. Next up is Toqueer. You want to take the mic?
Okay, hello everyone, can you hear me? Yeah, I don't know what to say now. There's a saying that, you know, we are the change, and it starts with hearts and minds. So I want to talk about how important compassion and love is. It actually is everything, because by caring, we become the very human beings that can actually create that better world. And it's all in us, and today actually seeing the amazing work that Pitchin Arts has done with young people, the future belongs to all of us, but the hope, you know, you see it in the young people that we have, and it's so important to support them. And I just want to say something that's close to my heart is having a home, what it means, and actually it's so important that we collectively support one another. You know, there are people on there that don't really care. They just want to make huge amounts of money at the expense of all-day working people. But you know, we can have a home, a neighborhood that is green, that is retrofitted, and you know, organizations like Civic Square, Retrofit Bolton Heath, you know, they're doing amazing work. So it is happening. So you know, the more people that kind of get involved through volunteering. I've been a volunteer for like 8 years. Started off with Birmingham Friends of the Earth. Some of them are here today, been amazing, and I've had the support, you know, I've had the love from them to continue going, and we need that. But always never give up. And I think it can seem like, you know, a dark place on there, but like I was going to say, the lighters will come on, and there you go, the light has come on. So on that note on there, look, you know, we together we will create a fair and just society, because we believe in it, and we're the people on there that are showing the care and love. So thank you very much, and thank you to everyone.
Hey!